Thank you, Carol Ebe, for joining us at the GapSummit as one of the future leaders of tomorrow. I have a few questions for you, starting with, tell us a little bit about who you are and what you do.
Okay, I'm Carol Ebe. I'm from Nigeria. So I have a bachelor's degree in microbiology from a university in Nigeria, and a master's degree in molecular biology and biochemistry, specialization in biotechnology from the Georgetown University in Washington, D.C. I also have a master's degree in clinical embryology from the University of Oxford, and have worked for some years in the field of biomedical research. So I recently founded a company called Biotek, and what we do is a biotechnology education company that provides high-quality biotechnology laboratory products and services, including world-class training in different areas of biotechnology to science students, educators, researchers, and other biomedical laboratory professionals in academic and research institutions in Africa. So our mission is actually to build the right workforce that can push scientific innovation forward in Africa.
So what do you think is the most significant of the 7 gaps we've identified during this summit, and why?
Well, I think that all the gaps are very important, but I'm more inclined to the research and innovation gap. And the reason is mainly because of my personal experience as an undergraduate student in Nigeria, and also the need to push scientific innovation forward, especially in developing countries. We know that without research and innovation, there will be no biotechnology. And biotechnology is very important, especially right now with the global status of, the problems of food insecurity and a lot of public health issues going on around the world. So one of the ways that we can actually bridge the research and innovation gap, especially in Africa and other developing nations, is to be able to develop the right framework actually to support biotechnology innovation. And this will include developing the right infrastructure to support biomedical research, and also to build the right capacity, the right future scientists by providing training for the students and educators, and also the researchers who want to learn more about biotechnology and how they can apply biotechnology techniques and apply them in the area of agriculture and medicine to increase food security and develop modern biotechnology medical products.
So where would you like to be in 2050, and how do you see yourself addressing that gap in your career between now and then?
2050 is really far, but it's really hard to predict what is going to happen in the future. However, I see myself in 2050 being a global leader in biotechnology, in the field of biotechnology. And as a global leader, I would like to work with African governments in particular to address biotechnology issues, especially as it pertains to innovation. Now, I want to work with them to develop the right policies or put in place the right framework and the policies that will advance biotechnology. And this also goes to developing the right infrastructure for students, educators to be well trained and help find a way to collaborate with our international partners and companies and industries and research scientists across the world to be able to train the next generation of scientists. By 2050, I see my company really making significant impact in Africa, and by this I mean that I hope by then that we'll be able to train or would have trained thousands of scientists to be able to develop independent research projects that are addressing specific agriculture and healthcare needs.
So what take-home message or piece of advice has really resonated with you from the current leaders in biotechnology that you've interacted with at the summit?
Well, I learned that I should not be afraid to fail. That failure is part of, having your own business, being an entrepreneur, even a scientist. So it doesn't matter really how many times you fail, but how many times but your ability to rise above those failures and be able to use your experiences from such failures and make a significant difference in the lives of others.
So finally, what have you enjoyed the most during the GapSummit?
Well, everything. Everything is an amazing, amazing summit. I love it. I couldn't have asked for more. This is actually the best sort of conference or a gathering of scientists and future leaders that I've ever been to. And one of the things that I enjoyed most is being able to network, being able to meet people from all over the world who have different experiences and expertise, and it's just amazing. So even through this conference, or summit, I've been able to meet people who potentially could partner with my company. So we've potentially formed stronger alliances that will help us fulfill our biotechnology business education mission in Africa. So it's amazing, and we're planning to hold a summit like this in Nigeria for Africa, where we want to gather African leaders and all stakeholders in biotechnology to address the problems of biotechnology innovation in Africa and how we can push it forward. So this gave me the platform to meet the right people, the keynote speakers, the students, the scientists that will help us to build that required workforce in Africa.
Wonderful. Thank you so much.
Thank you. My pleasure.